One last question from Lisa at KOIN TV. I understand you don't hire the police command staff, but as commissioner, are you concerned there are no people of color in the command staff, and will you work with the chief to change that anytime soon?
I strongly support diversity, and I believe one of the most important things that we can do to improve the relationship between communities of color, particularly the black community, in our police bureau is making sure there are more people who are hired and retained within the bureau who represent the broader diversity of the community. And anybody who knows me knows that I have not been shy about that. I hired Portland's first black female police chief, Danielle Outlaw. People are aware that my first chief of staff was the first African-American male chief of staff to any mayor in the history of this entire city. Today, the majority of my leadership team are people of color. And it's important because you get different perspectives than your own. I represent the majority community. That's not a shock or a surprise to anybody. I'm of a different lived experience than the people who have been impacted by this systemic and institutional racism. And so having that diversity, I think, enhances our perspectives, gives us points of view. And the answer is yes, I would absolutely support working with the police chief and others to ensure that we continue to have those different perspectives, those different voices centered in our conversations about policing, along with everything else we do in this community.
Any other questions in-house?